Okay, so I'm going to go over Google Docs and how it could probably help streamline our communication a little bit. To access Google Docs, it is DOCS or docs.google.com. If you're logged into your Google account, it will automatically bring you there. If not, you have to go ahead and log in. It will forward you to drive.google. That's the same thing as Google Docs. Basically, Google changed the name about 6 months ago, but a lot of people still refer to it as Google Docs. But they're the same thing nonetheless. Okay, basically the way it works is what it will do is create some type of document, whatever you want to create, whether it's a Word document or like a PowerPoint, or in this case a spreadsheet, and it uploads it into the virtual cloud, and it's hosted on Google's servers. So essentially you're taking, in this case, a spreadsheet, putting it up in the air where it can be accessed by multiple computers all across the world. Now, when it automatically is designed to be private. So right now I'm the only one that can see this document, but I can share it with users. So in this case, if I wanted to go ahead and share it with Juan, Jerome, for example, I can go ahead and click Share Save Now, and what it will do is it will go ahead and send you an email saying you have been given access to this document, and then you'll be sent a link where you can view it and edit it. Also, if you go to your drive.google account, it will show up as one of your active documents. So, say we're both looking at it right now, and you just got the email that you've been given access, and you're looking at it. If I add something, you can see that right now. You can see the changes. We can work together making changes. That's just how it works. So it has live updates. It's a good way where we can communicate, and it kind of will fix a lot of the issues that we're having right now. Like, for example, if I'm given an eBay spec sheet from Jerome, and then I post it on eBay, and then I now have a stock number and an item number, and I respond to him with that, and then it goes with his records, but I don't have access to those records. I'm not sure. What if he didn't get my email? There's a lot of little issues that can make something as simple as communicating that back and forth overly complicated and have some miscommunications. So I think Google Docs would help us a lot. In fact, I put together kind of a version of a digital version of an eBay spec sheet, and I'll go ahead and share this with you guys after I've finished up this video. Basically, there's three different pages, or three different workflows really. It's the pending upload, active listings, sold items. Okay, so the pending upload, this is where Jerome would come in and provide me all the information that would normally be on the spec sheet. You can see the criteria on the top match the same criteria as the eBay spec sheet. The brand, the width, load index, speed index, all that information is here. Also, if you can start providing the tread percentage and tread depth, that would be nice, because I do use both of those at different parts. And normally I assume that they're 10-to-1, but that's not always the case depending on the tire and how much tread it comes with, brand new. Nonetheless, so this is basically a digital version of the eBay spec sheet. It is convenient in a way that we can have more than one listing. So let's say you have 20 listings. Instead of me getting 20 different emails with pictures of the eBay spec sheet, it can all be here in one neat area. As far as sending the images, though, you will still have to email them to me, and just use the brand name and the size just like you have been, and I'll be able to match it, no problem. Okay, so for example, if there's anything in here sitting on the pending upload, then I know that this needs to be uploaded. I need to take the images from the email, crop them, watermark them, rename them, rotate them, host them on the server, and then I need to go ahead and post the eBay listing. So let's say that I just did that for this particular tire here. Okay, now from this point, in fact, here, let's say that this is a pair in the notes. So from this point, it's uploaded and it's on eBay. I have a stock number now, and I also have an item number. So normally I would communicate that back to you, and the way that I would do that is, first I would move this out of the pending upload, because it's no longer pending, it's an active listing. And I'll go ahead and paste them into the active listing. At this point, I would go ahead and add a stock number, for example, and an eBay item number. And another nice thing about this all being digital is, say you need to search. You can search through all of our listings all at once. So let's say that we had, 100 listing or active listings. I can just Control F and try to find which one I'm looking for. So maybe it's a Michelin Ranger. Now I know. I can find it right there. Okay. So another part from this as well is we could kind of use this as for customer service. So let's say that this is now an active listing, but let's say it's sold. At that point, it would need to be moved back out of the active listings and into the sold items. And then at this point, we could probably add more columns that say selling price, shipping price, eBay user ID. All that would make sense, and then that would give us yet another way to search quickly. So maybe if someone said, I need to return this item, my eBay item number is 859,999, we'll be able to find it from a whole list of other tires that have been sold. This spreadsheet would help a lot with that. The my.ebay dashboard would also help a lot with that, but at least we'd have kind of an area where we can do all of this all at once. Also, it will work as a good ledger for accounting purposes to use this sold items page. So hopefully I kind of explained how Google Docs works a little bit. There's a lot of different things that we can do, with using this. This is just one example, the eBay spec sheet. But I'll go ahead and share this with you guys, and it would be nice if we could try to start using this. If you've gotten accustomed to doing the physical version of the eBay spec sheet, and there's internal reasons at the brick and mortar where that is better to use than using this digital version, that's fine. I can still digitize the scanned pictures that you send to me, so I could fill this out myself if needed. So that's just a matter of preference. But I'll go ahead and share this with you guys, and if you have any questions, just email me or call me, and I'll be happy to explain it. Thanks.